Hi guys, good morning. How are you all doing? So it came to me in the night, you know, when you wake up and you're awake, that contrary to what we've been given to believe and contrary to what we may think or feel, we're actually terrified of our own power, you know. When you're used to being small, and when you're used to believing that your entire existence, every nuance of it, is the property of someone else, something else, and is basically meted out to you little by little. You can be this, you are allowed to have that, you may go here or wear that or feel this or think that, but you're not allowed to be this and you're not allowed to go there, and so forth and so on. Basically, you know, complete disempowerment, and that's all we've known. That's all we've known, especially those of us with shitty parents. We have not known freedom. We've not known choice. We've had to hide our true self all our lives. And of course this plays out in society, doesn't it? Because as we see all around us, everybody's always busy keeping up appearances and pretending to be something they're really not. I'm not talking about OPs here, I'm talking about real people that are as yet not fully awake. We're all busy playing that game of, oh, I'm this and I'm that and this is my opinion and that's what I think about this, but it's bollocks. You don't think that way about that, and that is not how you feel about that, but you're scared to say so. See, the fear of our true power, the fear of infinite possibility, is this feeling of, well, I wouldn't know what to do with that. I wouldn't know what to do with being powerful. If I found out that I was really incredibly powerful, if I found out that I really have infinite possibilities, infinite creativity, no, I wouldn't know what to do with that. That would really make me feel uncomfortable. And you know that just thinking about that, infinity, makes you feel unsettled and uncomfortable, because all you've known is limitation and smallness and having to hide yourself and having to pretend you're like everybody else. And that's so ingrained into every fibre of your being, right? So it makes you feel uncomfortable in the extreme to think of yourself as incredibly powerful and infinite. Yeah, that is the territory that we are heading into now. The undiscovered country, people. And you know, it hinges into being real and authentic. You see, that is the beginning of that. That is where you find your power. You start to play around with your power, because part of being powerful is to not allow fear to be our master anymore. So, how do you truly feel about this? How do you really think about that? And how do you express and, you know, speak your truth in any given situations? Because at the end of the day, people, power starts by honoring ourselves. We live in a world, in a society, I hate that word, society. Do you remember that film? Some of you might remember that film. It was 1989, it was called Society, and it's about these people that, but it's a really disgusting film, but actually it's very apt. So look it up. I think it's 1989. The film is called Society. It's pretty disgusting, actually, as far as that goes. But this kid finds out that he's been adopted and that the whole of society is made up of these people that slime into their bodies and eat each other. And it's really disgusting, but actually very apt. Anyway, that is another story, as Rudyard Kipling once said. Going back to... So, it's not easy being real and being authentic in this world. Or at least that is what we've been given to believe and to feel. There is this dread, this fear, this, I can't say what I think, and I can't state my opinion on this, that or the other, because I'm something is going to come and flatten me. You're right, there's a lot of people that have major fucking issues with other people being authentic. That is a fact. They will find offense at absolutely anything. They're generally OPs, and they are jealous of our light. They're jealous of our raw power, of this coming off us. You know, they see it, they don't like it, and they want to. All right. The fear is so palpable, though, isn't it? It's. I know for myself that it's quite a scary thing, you know, but increasingly I find that setting boundaries, stating what I want, stating what I don't want, having opinions, knowing that this is my opinion today, but hey, next week it might be something else, because everything fluctuates all the time, and as we gain more gnosis, our opinions will change. But that's okay. It's any woman's prerogative to change her mind. And man's too. So, you know, just yeah, speak your truth and see what happens. And you know what? Most of us will find that actually it's quite well received. And it sorts the wheat from the chaff. A lot of these sort of small-minded people will just twaddle off. They'll just go, I'm offended, and off they go, and you won't see them again. And well, that's great, good. You know, because we don't need that. You see, being real, being authentic right now, here, being sold and living your truth means that most likely you're very raw, you're a bit sketchy, you're exhausted, a bit moody, a bit ooh and a bit ah, you know, and you're not going to be all glossy and perfect and beautiful and ooh, no, not at all, you know. And you go out there and you think, oh God, are people looking at me? Are people thinking this? Are people thinking that? Because this is how, you know, this is what it does to us, this world. It wants us to, it's society self-polices, and everybody's terrified of, oh, what will the neighbours say, and so forth and so on, you know. But you'll find that people are far too self-absorbed to notice anything else going on, which is great in my opinion, because that gives me carte blanche. People really don't care that you've got massive bags under your eyes, or that you're a bit twitchy, or that, you know, you're walking down the road bawling your eyes out. People really don't care. And sometimes you get these really good people that do care, but they're really good and kind, and they say, hey, are you alright? And you know, it's cool. There are really some really lovely people out there as well, you know, really warm, heart-filled, good people that have compassion and empathy and that get it, you know. But yes, being authentic, being real means say what you mean and mean what you say. Feel the fear and do and be and say it anyway. And it's all right, people. It's okay. It's good to do that, because by honoring yourself, you feel that warm, fuzzy feeling inside, and it's like plant food. You know, if you're a tree, you're feeding that tree, and it grows with that soul food, that plant food. It's like, oh, this is a good feeling. You know, honor yourself, and be real and be authentic. Because being real, being authentic isn't always pretty. In fact, far from it. It's system busting. You see, it's dispensing with the lies and the falsehoods. It's dispensing with the Disney-esque facade that everybody else is busy putting up. And that has to be done. system busting, destroy everything, yes. Yeah, so next time, somebody says, oh, does my ass look big in this? And if it doesn't, you say, yes, it does. But that's all right, because big asses, there's nothing wrong with a big ass, small ass, big ass, medium ass. Well, apart from Kim Kardashian's ass, because that's like a cauliflower. Anyway, I mean, people pleasing. Oh, but we have to be nice and we have to make sure that everybody else is well and looked after and that they're happy. We mustn't offend anybody. We mustn't upset anybody because that means we're bad people. Bullshit. Be who you are in this given moment. And if it offends people and if it pisses people off, then that's not your problem, alright? At all. Wow, there's so many layers of social programming and manipulation and gaslighting, it's just incredible, isn't it? But we're diving in there, and layer after layer, we are becoming more our true selves. We are able to speak our truth, to live our truth, to be real. And it does feel good, and it does fill us with joy, and it makes us feel more powerful. That is embodying the Great Mother. That is love, self-love, It is. I mean, I did make some notes, and I sometimes sometimes I sit down and I have all these, nuances going through my head about what I'm going to say, and I get this feeling of, this is it, it's going to be a really good video, and then I sit down and all of a sudden it's like, it's a bit like that today. It's being real, being who we are, changes. It isn't, it's not like what you are today in this moment is how you are always going to be. It's not. That is for the rest of the world. People never change, remember? They really don't. Not at all. But a souled person, a souled being, changes all the time. Because the more gnosis you gain, the more insight you gain, the more you change, the more real you become, you see. That is the truth of the matter. That is how it is meant to be. This is why I'm deeply mistrustful of all these YouTube lifestyle gurus, life coach gurus, so-called truthers and whatnot, that spin the same story year after year after year. They never change. And they never share of their own journey, of their own inner foibles, their own inner turmoil. Yet, isn't that process, that inner stuff, isn't that what gives rise to the need to share? That's why I don't really believe in teachers or gurus or hierarchies. In fact, I don't believe in any of that at all. All we've got is sharers. Right? Sharers. People that go through loads of internal stuff, that are growing, that are exploring, that are experimenting, that are feeling, that are and that are sharing. They're not there with full makeup, looking all healthy and beautiful and wonderful and 6 signs you are having a Kundalini awakening, because that is just bollocks. That isn't real. Again, it's to serve a purpose, I suppose, but more and more I see that and I think, wow, really. What we need, more than anything now, what we really fucking need is people to be fucking real and to share of their inner being, to say, wow, this is what I've been feeling, this is what's going on, and then I went out, this happened, and I thought and felt, and who and how, and he and how, meow, meow, meow. That is what serves the highest good of all of us, because it's part of the admixture. It all goes in there, and it's like, yeah, you know, because I've been there and I've had that, and woo, and we share and we inspire each other, because you see, inspiration is good compost, the collective compost operation. That is what we need right now, people. We need to share openly. But you see, there's that little thing called shame that gets in the way, isn't it? Well, you can't talk about that. Shameful. Ooh, better go hide under the bed or crawl in that dark corner, slip into a coma. I mean, being real and being raw means sharing all that which is light and that which is dark and everything in between, and it isn't all that fucking pretty, but so fucking what? It's part of the experience. It's the impetus of it all. It's there. So people, you know, let's put our cards on the table and let's start sharing of ourselves in genuine loving generosity, of the light, of the dark, of the ooh and the ah. Not in a controlling, manipulative way, but in an open, hey, you know, this is what I went through, and like, this is where it led me, and this is how I feel about it right now, and you know, that's just me. And then somebody else comes along and says, right, yeah, you know, but hey, also, and then you think, oh, yeah, you know, inspirational, mutually beneficial, inspirational type of stuff. Nourishing, fizzy. You know, I think that really is mucho important right now. Because we have far too many beautiful, glossy people telling us what to think and what to do. And, oh, this is how it works, and whatever. And it's not, because you see, we're all individuals and we can share, and the general kind of stew of all our combined experiences and whatnot, the compost, is of great benefit to the collective in some way. It helps us to create and to manifest. It inspires our dreams and our imagination, you know. Oh, because you see, we've been so fucking small. Oh, do you know, I feel that frustration. I feel like, because it's like, I'm sick to death of being small. Our reality has been so small. You know, all this crap. We've been told what's possible and what isn't possible, you know. And there are all these fucking lying assholes out there that, oh, disclosure is going to happen, and, oh, you know, Drake says that the Alliance is taking out the Illuminati, and all these people are so, oh, yeah, oh, it's happening. Well, they've been saying that for years and it never happens. See, all this drama that then keeps us, like, into that and tunneled into that, and it's not there, it's in here. So, what do you imagine? What would you like? Yes? That is what it's all about. Now, we have this multiverse with limitless possibilities. Anything is possible. So, I don't know, look, I mean, I'm just chucking something in there. You know, you get these really cool people that come from another dimension that have kind of been trying to get through to us for ages, but, you know, because of the kind of Mexican standoff with various factions and this and that and ooh and ah, they haven't been able to, but now they're here and they're like, yeah, hi, my name is so, I'm from there, and yeah, oh, and by the way, you don't have to go to the dentist anymore, because, you know, there's this metal rod, and if you just go like that, it heals all your, you know, all the, whatever, you know, it sorts your teeth out and your gums, and, oh, it regrows hair, you see? Yeah. Or people that know shit about all kinds of incredibleness, that, you know, that because we have been stuck here like on this prison planet, you see, but that time is coming to an end. Right? The walls are going to disappear. The doors are going to be gone. It's like, oh yeah, wow. Oh, you see, this encapsulated, limited, dark experience is about to go. All right? And it's not about, oh, well, we need to be rescued. No, it isn't about that at all, because we manifest all this shit happening. So we're not being rescued. We're doing it for ourselves, you know? But we are manifesting beings. We are creative beings. So let's create something. So let's create the hover houses that are bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. Let's create that rod that goes and gets rid of all tooth decay and heals your gums. So you have perfect, healthy teeth. You know, this stuff that you put it on your tongue and it goes and it gives you a little sting and reverses the aging process. You know, these roller skates that you can put on and then you step on this little silver disc and you go on this wild loop-de-loop or something. Places to go, people to see, things to do, all kinds of stuff. You know, it's called imagination, people. What did you think imagination was? You've been told that imagination is nothing, right? That, oh, it's just a flight of fancy, but it will never happen. Oh. That isn't true at all. Imagination is our creating faculty. It's in the pineal gland, people. It is your projector. So start imagining shit. Weird and wonderful, you know? It doesn't have to be like this. I mean, this is boring. It's really fucking boring. We're all bored nearly to death. This is why we feel so exhausted all the time. Boredom kills. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, colours. Amazing bright colours. Triple suns. 6 moons. Being able to go anywhere. You just step on this little platform and whoosh, you're there. You can go and travel with these people on this massive planet, which is like 40 times the size of planet Earth. It may be a ball, it may be a disc, who cares? But they travel around, they're like gypsies, and they've got these lovely caravans that again are bigger on the inside than they are on the outside, and they have, you know, anti-gravity. And there's like a whole row of them, and these people are waiting for you. And hey, hi, welcome. So I hear you're going to be traveling with us, hey? Cool, okay. Well, we travel around the planet. We're just always traveling around and going places, and we have much to show you. And they give you this tea to drink every morning, which slowly but surely totally transforms and heals you. You know, they're really wonderful people, and they're just amazing, and you're going to be seeing these incredible sights, you know, of the singing floating trees, and these really weird, they look a bit like bunnies, but they're bright blue, and they've got these really weird fluffy ears, and they've got 2 tails. You know, come on people, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Imagination is our greatest gift. Do not be afraid of your power. You are powerful. You are imaginative. See, it's like you are imagination personified, and you are powerful. We are creator beings. We're not meant to be bored to death and stifled in this limited, you know, brick and mortar metal world. That is all wrong. Like I said the other day, I feel fizzy. I feel more than fizzy. I feel positively explosive. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day here, and just leave you with this, you know. Imagine, people. If you can imagine it, it is real.